Hello, good evening, and welcome to another edition of Guru Seva Guruma. Yes, every Thursday I take out time to do Guru Seva for Sainji. I am a firm believer that Sainji Maharaj has helped me in so many areas of my life, and as a token of my respect for Sainji Maharaj, I am always here every Thursday from 5 to 5:30. Of course, the sessions generally extend for more than 30 minutes, of course. But yes, the whole idea is that I offer my services, that is my angel reading or mediumship or psychic abilities or a reading, for free today. Yes, of course, for people who have just joined and would be just scrolling and follow this page, let me introduce myself to you. Om Sai Ram Charu Jaswal, thank you so much. Hi Dakshayani, good evening. Thank you so much for taking out time. Hi Pratiksha Rama. Hello dearest. Yes, Seva Warrior. Yup. Hi Nikita Garg. So I was just giving a small introduction about myself. I am Dr. Aditi Bhatnagar, and yes, I am a physician. I am a homeopathic child specialist and a skin specialist, and I also specialize in lifestyle medicine. At the same time, hey Anubhuti Singh, good evening. Hello Somesh, good evening. So yes, during my internship in my medical college, I chanced upon knowing about Reiki, and that's how my journey started. And yes, it's been more than 2 decades that I am into energy healing, and along with Reiki, I embrace angel therapy, automatic writing. The courses are already on, and one course before the end of the year we are launching on 21st of December. Hey Sharifa Bola, good evening. Yes, always lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining in from Nairobi. Hi Anuradha, thank you so much for joining in from Mumbai. Thanks. So the last sessions that we are going to have in December for automatic writing, you may enroll yourself. You'll find all the details here. At the same time, we are also doing Reiki, which is an ongoing classes all the time, because these are all one-to-one or a small group of 2 people, because everybody has their own personalized issues, and I personalize even Reiki for everyone so that they learn it. Everybody has a different method of absorption, and sometimes what happens is in a group it just gets lost. So yes, Reiki is an ongoing thing. Grade 1, grade 2, we fix up a mutually convenient time and I take classes, and that's how we proceed. But for automatic writing or angel therapy, yes, we do it in a group, because there it's very important that we sort of interact with other people, and we get to learn a lot of things from other people also. Yeah, so let's begin today's session of Guru Seva. Put your right palm on your heart chakra and take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe in into this heart chakra of yours, which has a beautiful green light, I'm sure people who've been joining me for long know that the color of heart chakra is green. So please breathe into your heart chakra and ask yourself, what is it that you require guidance for today? Do not manipulate your breath. Allow your breath to flow in easily, and hold it for a split second as you ask your question, and then slowly release it. Yeah, and for the last time, take a nice deep breath in, and as you release, ask yourself the question, and you may write it down, and let's get on with it. Yes, Preeti Sharma, hope you are well. Yes, I am absolutely. Do take out a card for my sister Shivani Rana. She's all worked up. Challenges in every field of life, whether it is work or relationship. Thanks a lot for your guidance. Thank you, Preeti. Let's take out a card for your sister Shivani Rana. She has challenges in every field of life. So let us ask, what is the blockage, or what is the guidance that the angels want to give to your sister Shivani Rana? How she should be dealing with this time? Because sometimes what happens, there's a difficult time there, and things like Reiki, they help you tide over it. Yes, so what, Preeti Sharma, the good news is for your sister that the tough time or the challenging time is just about to get over. So probably after Diwali, or maybe by the end of the year, she will actually feel a little more relaxed, a little more in sync with what she wants. All I want to say is that yes, she needs to just have a lot of compassion and kindness for people in her life, because that is what is coming out, that there are a lot of gifts, there are a lot of things that are being offered to her when I say gifts, I mean, like you're saying, so many challenges in every area. So every area which is giving her a challenge, probably therein lies a small gift also. So she is learning a lot from that, and trust me, she will swim through it. She will move through it. Abhi, at this moment, Preeti Sharma, you're feeling that she's very overwhelmed. She feels that she's surrounded by a lot of issues, but all her concerns are going to fade away very, very soon. She's just coming to the end of a cycle, and a new cycle is beginning. Probably, as they say, I think by Diwali or after Diwali, you can definitely expect some good news for your sister Shivani. What you can also do is, ask her to keep this small, beautiful tiger's eye with her, because tiger's eye is going to really help her keep her grounded. Because at sometimes we get so overtly emotional that we don't know, and we flow away in that whole emotion. So tell her to simply concentrate or meditate a little bit with the tiger's eye, and you will see that she's coming to an end of a cycle. I think by Diwali or post Diwali, she should just move out of this sensitive zone. Yeah. Yes, Jyoti Narang. Hi doc, you look so radiant. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks so much for the compliment. खून बढ़ जाता है, शाम के 4 बजे के बाद लोग थोड़े से सुस्त होने लगते हैं. And if I look lovely, thank you so much. I think it is all Saiji Maharaj's kripa, Yes. So Pratiksha Rama, I have a rash in my mouth. So a specialist on treatment chronic autoimmune issue, which does not have a cure. Let me see more. There is something more. I'm trying to read it. What does my guide say, and any suggestions? Yeah, sure. See, Pratiksha Rama, please understand that your mouth is a part of your third eye. So Pratiksha, whenever we are talking about anything about third eye, we are talking mainly about thoughts. And this doesn't have a spine. Your third eye doesn't have a spine. So you can travel forward, you can travel backward, you can travel anywhere, astral travel, everything, visiting your spirit guides. So whatever, if there is any issue in any part, it can be your eyes, it can be your nose, it can be your mouth. Please understand it has a lot to do with your thoughts. Please rein in your thoughts. Whenever there is a negativity which is continuously happening, you need to really, really, really rein in, those negative thoughts. And at the end of the day, as Louis Hay has said, that at the end of the day, it is a thought, and a thought can always be changed. So please change your thoughts. Please change your thinking pattern. There is something definitely there. And when it concerns mouth, it is about not really wanting to change, scared of a change. So please embrace change, because change is the only constant, Pratiksha Rama. And yes, as you've requested, I have taken out a card, and you know what, the card is saying that you are a very strong and a fierce woman. You have a lot of strength inside. So this time the card is saying, please tap into your inner strength. And as you tap into your inner strength, you will find that there are a lot of values and beliefs that you have. So this is the time when you have to really stand up, hold your ground, and defend all your beliefs. Do exactly as you want to do, because you know what, there are going to be a lot of battles that you have to find. When this rash is there, it basically talks about how you communicate, how you put across yourself. So you will have to understand how you want to express what you want to express. There is a lot of expression that you need to do. So what you can also do is, you can keep a small soda light with you, meditate with it, or keep an amethyst, wear amethyst jewelry. Amethyst is a beautiful crystal which will help in controlling the rash. At the same time, there is something called as a smoky quartz also. So if you can get smoky quartz, it is very, very good for skin issues. Yeah, even for a rash inside the mouth or on the body, smoky quartz really, really helps in resolving the skin issues. And of course, homeopathy is a beautiful science. You can always look into it. Yeah. So the first advice is indigo. Second is, please see what are the thoughts that are coming, and what is it that you're saying, or what is it that you're holding back, because that is where the whole issue lies. Yeah. So best of luck. Hey Ratna ji, thank you so much for joining in. I hope your book is doing great, and I'm yet to put my hands on your book, but I promise you that I'm going to have it. I'm sure it has a wealth of knowledge. Yeah. Thank you so much for your compliment, and thank you so much for joining in. Yes, truly Anshuman, many blessings to you, Dr. Aditi. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for this offering you make to the universe every Thursday. So am I, and always, Rolly, I always say a big thank you to all of you all, so that because of you I am able to do my seva, right? So for me, you all are such important souls. Thank you so much. Being a Reiki channel myself, I know that time is the most valuable, precious precious gift that can be yes, that can be given, and you are doing just that, giving your precious time as Guru Seva. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for understanding. Today, may I please request you to guide me on my health? Sure, Rolly. Let's ask the angels what they wish to tell you so that you can take care of your health, because that's exactly, health is wealth. And as we know that all our chakras are the seat of emotion. So if there is something happening in our health, definitely there is something wrong with our emotions. There is some emotion that is being continuously, as they say, going out of balance. So yes, the card that comes out is that, what you give out to the world is what you're going to get back. And when I say that, it doesn't mean that you are giving out something negative. What exactly it means is that, sometimes, as you said, you are also a Reiki channel. We give out a lot of good energy. We are channels. We pull the energy from the universe, and through us we supply it to anybody. We just make that energy available to either a human being or a plant or an animal, whosoever is asking for it, right? But what happens sometimes is that we do not cut cords, rolling. So when we do not cut cords, it comes back. Some of the energy of the other person or nature, whomsoever you are giving energy, it comes back to you, and you end up having some of that ailment that the other one is suffering. And that is exactly what is showing up. You know what? You have to somehow rein in your thoughts, rein in the time. You have to actually fine tune your balance as to when to go all out or when to totally regress. So it's not an all or none formula at all. What is coming out is that you will have to sort of balance yourself in both the worlds, in the emotional world and in the logical world, with a very, very, very fine line. It's going to be there for some time now. And you know what, sometimes what happens slowly, that we know what the issue is and we want to put it forth, we just want to say it, but the guidance that is coming is wait for the timing. Maybe the other person is not ready to listen to what you're trying to say. Maybe the other person is not wanting to hear, and even if you say, it might just trigger something else, and it may become something else, something very different from probably what it is or what you wanted it to be. You are trying to help, but it doesn't happen. So little more compassion, little more kindness, and a little more time before you actually decide something. But yes, when it is for your health, you can always chalk out a plan. This is a beautiful time to plan out your things. Plan out a chart for yourself. Plan out what you want to do with your health. Where is it, what do you know that you want to go? For example, if you are into marathoning, so why marathoning? Why not yoga? So there has to be a reason. So this is a very, very beautiful time where the world is going to cooperate with you. People are going to help you to formulate a plan for you to become much more healthier than you are right now. Yes, so what you need is a fine balance between the logical mind and the emotional. And please do a lot of cord cutting, because you have accumulated a lot of stuff from the world, which you need to just remove it. And at times it is not a very conscious thing, it is just an unconscious thing. So I hope this helps you, Rolly. What you can, I'm sure since you are into Reiki, you do the grounding and you do the earthing exercise also. If you don't, you may just look up my channel on YouTube, and there you will definitely find the rooting and the grounding meditations, and I'm sure they'll help you. Yes, Anubhuti Singh, please let me know my angel reading for me and my home. Okay. For me, I understand for your home. Do you want me to do an angel reading for the home, that is your structure home, that is the house, or for the people in the house? Yes, okay, so let me answer this question. I'm sure what must have popped in is, can we do angel reading for a structure like home? So the answer is yes, we can do angel reading for a structure, even for an office, if this office is good for you, if the office space is conducive to you. Yes, Anubhuti, so we can do it for the house also. Yes, but your first question is angel reading for you. So Anubhuti Singh, we are going to do angel reading for you. Let's see what the angels want you to be aware of. Yeah. Anubhuti, angels are saying that they're all with you, and they just want you to stretch your wings and fly. Just be confident about whatever you're doing, all the decisions that you take, because you're a very intelligent lady and you're very, very graceful. You gracefully accept inside you that this is not going right, or this is going right, and this is what you want to do, or this is how you should be doing. If somebody has given you an idea, and you feel that that person's idea is really good, you will definitely accept and acknowledge that idea. So you're a very large hearted woman also. And at the same time, what the guidance is coming, that you need to be a little more creative, tap into your own self, so please meditate on your hara chakra, that is the swadhisthana, that is the space below the navel. So the color is orange, so maybe you can eat a lot of oranges, eat some orange foods, wear orange colored clothes, keep something orange, keep orange flowers on your desk, something orange, get it in your life. And I'm sure, or there's a very beautiful yoga mudra. What you can simply do is, on your left palm, put your right palm and just hold this like this. I hope you can see me. So even if you do this and meditate for a while, or just breathe in like 10 times, 10 deep breaths in the morning, then maybe in between sometimes, and in the evening, you will see that you're really activating your hara chakra, and your confidence just surges. Yes, Anubhuti? So that's it for you today. Hello Bindu ma'am, how are you Bindu ma'am? Thank you so much. I hope you are well, you're fine, and so are your pooches. Thank you so much for taking out time today and joining in. So yes, let me proceed further. Yes, Sharifa, I feel very stressed and worried, especially when I remember what I've been through over the years. Can you guide me please, or is there something the angels need to tell me? Sharifa, I remember your card last time. You were saying, what do I do? And the card that came out for you was that you need to take rest, because you were on the verge of probably accepting some job or shifting over or changing over, and that is what the question was. I don't remember the exact words, but see, now it's coming out. The angels had advised you to take time off and do the forgiveness thing, because you require to let go. So let's see. This question is a very, very critical question, that you feel very stressed and worried, especially when you remember what you've been through these years. So let's ask the angels what. Sharifa, there's a very, very critical card that has come. In an angel deck, or in angel tarot, or even in a tarot, there are a lot of cards, and every card has a different meaning. So there are code cards, there are number cards, there are other different major arcana and minor arcana, all that. But there are some very, very pinpointed cards, and the card that you have drawn out today is a very critical life altering card. That means that this phase that you are in, Sharifa, is a very, very, very critical phase for your life. You have tried to take always the decisions that are the best, which are very fair, and the angels are saying that they've always guided you and they are there to guide you. But right now, that this is the time for you to as I say, be a lot more compassionate than probably you are or you feel. You need to let go, you need to release a lot of that pent up thing. And so this is the time that they say, Diwali is coming, Diwali ki safai karo, as they say in Hindi. So please do the Diwali cleaning of your own self. It's very, very important. But at the same time, they say that you will feel that this has happened, this has happened, this has happened. Please put it back, because now justice is being served. You will get what you deserve. What you deserve, you will definitely have it. No one can take it away. You are being guided perfectly, and you need to stand up for your beliefs. What has happened, but from now onwards, you are going to stand up on your beliefs, and at the same time practice a lot of forgiveness. That is Ho'oponopono exercise. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and I thank you. So once you start chanting these 4 sentences, trust me, 21 consecutive days, Sharifa, and you're going to tell me that things have changed so much in your life. So try and do that, and at the same time, meditate on the rose quartz. It's very, very important. And since I know the life situation, you've been asking questions on the forum, so with that I connect the dots. And as I said, it's a relationship that we've formed over so many weeks of your life. So please, if you can, get 2 ducks made up of rose quartz from any crystal shop, or you can always look it up on Amazon, or whatever is available in Nairobi. I don't know about the online forums in Nairobi. You can get those 2 ducks of rose quartz, and you can put it in the southwest corner of your bedroom or your house. The ducks should be facing each other, and you can look at them every day and meditate for some time. visualizing a beautiful relationship, a harmonious relationship at home, and you will see your heart chakra opening up and your stress and everything sort of disappearing in some time. Yes. Hey Charu, any guidance from Baba for this week? Absolutely, Baba is always there, right here, guiding us through the angels. And let's ask what is there for Charu. Yeah. So, angelic guidance for Charu Jaswal. Okay, you know what, Charu, this is a time when you are really wanting to do a lot of things. You are juggling a lot of things, and when we are juggling a lot of things, we definitely get tired, though we are very enthusiastic and we are very passionate about getting things done and getting things done in a right manner. But the fact is that yes, we do get tired, and at times we do get irritated also. So this is exactly what is going to happen to you, Charu Jaswal. So I think this week I would consciously ask you to set your alarm every 2 hours, and after every 2 hours stop for a minute, have some water, and take 5 to 10 deep breaths in, because you're going to need all of it. You really have to take care of a lot of small tiny details of whatever you're doing. You cannot just take an overview and say okay fine, it's complete and it's gone. No, there are going to be details, there are going to be Herculean efforts that you're going to make. You're going to feel mentally, physically tired, that you need a break. And you know what, I don't want you to become so irritable that you end up in having a lot of conflict with others, which might already have started, but the next week you really need to take care. Yes, so maybe an amethyst with you, have an amethyst pendant or a bracelet, whatever, or if you have an amethyst crystal at home, please keep it there. If you can do salt water baths, in the sense, have a last rinse after you shower with salt water, or at night before you sleep, just soak your feet in warm water where you add a little bit of salt. That would really help you, taking away all the muck from the negativity from your aura, so that the conflict, the issues, the anxiety that is there, and feeling of being let down or feeling that oh my god, so much is left, all that just goes away. Yeah, so best of luck from our side, Charu, for the next week. Yes, Rolly, I have already answered your question. Yes, Dakshayani Bellam Konda, general reading. Okay, just a minute, let us see what the angels have to say for you. Yeah, Dakshayani, I really like your name, Dakshayani, it's a very unique name. I've read this name for the first time, Dakshayani. So it's a beautiful card for you, absolutely glowing and shining. You're going to be a source of happiness to your own self, to others, to the people, and also, if somebody comes and asks advice from you, you're going to give some brilliant pieces of advice, and if they really take it, they're going to lead you to success. If you are having it for your own, if you are working somewhere, if you are doing a project, your ideas is going to be really worthwhile. Or if you give ideas to somebody else, they are going to really value it, and it's going to help them reach what their goals. All the card is asking you is that have a little more confidence in yourself, in your own abilities. There are times when you pull yourself back. Dakshayani, as they say, when you learn music, they say ki khul ke gao, khul ke gao, chura ke mat gao. So express yourself completely, because you're just like this bright sun, and you're like standing up and you're guiding everyone, and you're guided. Dakshayani, you're guided this week. So whatever you say, whatever you do, try and do a little more seva. Try do something for some people. Maybe you can set your like the agenda of the day as 2 good things I want to do for somebody else whom you don't know, and it can be anyone. Maybe just feed some laborers, or just talk to some youngster, give a smile here and there, maybe cheer up somebody. I have no idea what exactly is in your surroundings, but try and guide some other people, because this week you are totally on a roll, Dakshayani. Yes, so best of luck. Yes, Bhavna Puri, good evening, how are you? Thank you so much for joining, and I've been missing you in the past 1 or 2 weeks. I think you haven't been here with us, and I definitely like my own people. When I say my own people, means I've got so used to some of you being here, that I definitely miss when you're not there. Yes, so let me, so you want me to help you with an aura reading. Okay. So Bhavna, what I feel is your solar plexus, the way you sort of connect with people, maybe in your job, in your profession, with your bosses, with your juniors, with your subordinates. That needs a little attention. Sometimes we just aren't able to say no, or sometimes we do not want to do, and we overstep. So do not overstep other people's boundary, and do not allow anybody else to overstep your boundary. At the same time, yes, I feel that third eye, and especially if I want to pinpoint what in the third eye, yes, your ears. I think you need to chant this, that I always hear the divine. It is all in your thoughts, it is all in what you hear, because there is something that is going on in your mind, and that can definitely be related to your office, or in relationship with other people. So about your ears are the sensitive point this week, and also your solar plexus. So mind what you eat, mind what you're digesting. And when I say mind what you're digesting, it also means what exactly not only what you eat, but it also means about your thoughts. Yes, Bhavna. So solar plexus and your third eye, and in the third eye specifically your ears. Yeah, so best of luck from our side, Bhavna. Yes, Mamta A. Hello Aditi, my aura card. Okay, so your aura card. I really like this, Mamta A, and I look forward to you asking me this question, because you've actually taught me to really get into the cards and think about what is it in the aura, or which is the chakra that is there. Lovely. So you know what, Mamta A, I think you are buzzing with something new. There is something new that is that is in your mind, that is in your plan, and it's a new idea. As they say ki I have just sown a seed for something new. I am looking at ek palak ka peda ya seb ka ped lagaya. So there's a new opportunity which has presented itself. It might be a career advancement or something, but there is something very, very new, and you're very passionate about it, you're very enthusiastic about it, and you really feel that you want it to happen. At the same time, there is a lot that has happened in your past, and you're trying to put it behind you and move ahead with a new vigor, with a new vitality, with a new ambition at the same time. So yes, you're putting all that has happened behind you, and you want to walk towards a new future. You're ready to work, you're ready to give it all that you have. And what I see is a lot of abundance coming to you. Yeah, I also see that the angels, or maybe at this time the entire plan is not very, very clear in front of you as to what exactly you want to do, where you want to go, and how to set everything in order. When you start a business, you have an idea, and you have, okay, I will do something like this. So this is exactly what your situation is. You know that you will do something like this, or there is this final picture. You have to put those milestones in between. So yes, there is a new opportunity. Whatever you are thinking, your aura is buzzing with activity, your aura is buzzing with something new and something nice. Yes, so best of luck from our side. Hey Urmeet Kaur, hi Aditi, so inspiring to see you every Thursday. Thank you so much, and so nice to see you every Thursday. I think Urmeet, this is a place where I have my own sort of a small family with whom I chit chat every Thursday, and I try my best with the help of Sai Ji to give his guidance, spread his name, spread his word, spread his love in the best way I can. So yes, thank you so much, and it is so inspiring to have you all also, because you all take out time. I'm sure there are one or two people who wrote to me that they put a timer, they put an alarm, and that's so heartening. Yeah, thank you so much for valuing me so much. Thanks. Hey Anuradha, thank you so much. How's Bombay doing now? Is the COVID thing a little better? I hope so. Yes, would like to know about my elder brother Vivek's job, who is staying in Nagpur. Right now he's working with Mahindra and Mahindra. So is he looking for a job change, Anuradha? The question isn't clear, but yes, let me ask the angels about the job scenario for your brother. His name is Vivek. Vivek's job is in Mahindra and Mahindra. Let us see what Vivek. Okay, so there is a lot has been happening in his job, Anuradha, in Vivek's job. There is a lot of something that has given him a lot of mental stress and a lot of mental anxiety, a lot of mental agitation, and that is trickling over into probably even his health. And he's upset. He's not really happy where he is, and he needs to move away from this place. if it is possible. I know it's a very difficult time, so I can't really tell him to give up his job and move out, but then yes, he needs to take a step back and look into his own self and see how he can help himself deal with the situation, because he needs to let go of a lot of things. A lot of people must have said something, done something, maybe there were projects somewhere which did not click and he had to take the brunt of it, or probably somewhere he had to perform and he did not perform, or one of his teammates didn't perform. So there are a lot of things that happen when you are in a corporate setup and when you're working as a team with other people. You cannot really pinpoint and say this is what happened wrong. But at this moment I can see that though he has what he needs, there is no fight for needs. Okay, his basic needs are met, there is abundance, there is love, there is affection, there is a lot of support, Anuradha. But what he needs to do is he needs to let go, forgive himself, forgive others, say okay fine, जो हो गया. अनुराधा, when you say कि हाँ ठीक है मैंने छोड़ दिया, तो आपको वाकई में छोड़ना पड़ता है. जैसे अगर आपके पास एक थैला है, there are so many things that there are, so when you say कि हाँ मैंने सब खाली कर दिया, तो आपको एक्चुअली वो खाली करना पड़ता है. वो पोटली जब तक पूरी तरह खाली नहीं होगी ना, तब तक नया कुछ नहीं भरा जाएगा. So yes, I definitely feel he is very sad, he is very anxious, he is very upset about the things in Mahindra, and maybe he wants to move out. And if he is wanting to move out, this is the right time to move out or to look for a change. But before he looks for a change, he'll have to really wipe out all the past influences, go anywhere he wants to go with a very, very clean slate. Now what I can actually tell you is, you can two things that you can do is, you can ask him to have this either coral or red jasper, Anuradha. He needs to really be secure. His root chakra, because I know you are a Reiki channel, so yes, he needs to work on his root chakra. Unke knees hai, thighs hai, ankle hai, feet hai, you really need to work on his root chakra, so that his willpower increases, his determination increases. At the same time, as I said, also the rose quartz, so इनका heart chakra heal करिए. इनके हार्ट चक्रा को आप जरूर एनर्जी दें. यू आर अ रेकी चैनल, प्लीज गिव हिज हार्ट चक्रा एंड रूट चक्रा a lot of support. Ask him to eat a lot of green vegetables, wear a lot of green clothes, maybe take a stroll in the garden. See, to support your root chakra, the best thing is do gardening. और कुछ नहीं तो जैसे हमारे इंडियन संस्कृति में कहते हैं कि सुबह उठ के घास पे चलो नंगे पैर. So you can just walk on the grass barefoot, and trust me, it's going to really, really help you. Yeah, so that is what I can say for Vivek. I hope everything gets resolved very, very soon. Yes, Somesh Anand, please give angelic guidance on my father's health, Shri Burendra Kumar Singh. Yeah, sure, Somesh Anand. Let's see what the angels have to say. I always feel that parents are the most important people in our life. And as we grow, we realize that whatever they say, whatever they do, is fueled only by love and affection for us. So yes, Somesh Anand, let's see about your father's health, and his name is Shri Burendra Kumar Singh. So what do the angels have to guide? Okay, so the thing is, yes, I can see that there are certain things in his health which may not be up to the mark, Somesh. So yes, you need to take some second or third opinion, and whatever you are thinking of doing, for his health, maybe you need to change those plans, and you need to change them very, very fast. And I would say that you have to take something in modern medicine, in the sense we generally, Somesh, we always try and go to somebody who's very experienced, some 50 or a 55-year-old, but probably here some young person, some young doctor or some young physician is going to be much more helpful. So look at some new age medicine, look at something, there are a lot of developments that happen in medical fraternity. Yeah, Somesh, so maybe for your father, you require a combination of the old traditional thought process, old traditional medicines, as well as something new. So do take second or third opinion. And do not be impulsive, do not be very very stuck to a point. Be a little more flexible, be open, do take view, because yes, you might need to change your plan. At the same time, maybe what the truth that is going to be told to you, or whatever is going to come out, you might not immediately like to hear, but what you need to know is that yes, you can deal with it. And as I said, go to some young dynamic physician, Also, of course, consult your own family physicians, consult the physicians who are already taking care of him, but also take advice from somebody new. Yes, Sumesh, so best of luck from our side. I hope uncle gets well very soon. Yes, Urmeet Kaur, do my angels have any message for me? Angels always have messages, Urmeet. It's just that they are always waiting so patiently for us. Isn't it beautiful, Urmeet, that angels always wait for us? They have so much of patience, and we are so busy in our lives that we sometimes just don't even register their presence. But I know, I remember reading from you that you've been seeing 222 or 777 tripling numbers, right? So yes, the angels are saying that right now probably you are feeling that there are a lot of things, lot of issues that are surrounding you, and you want a break from them, but you are not able to really tear that mask and move out, or tear that hole or break that barriers that you have built. And the interesting part is the barriers aren't built by somebody else, they have been built by you, Urmeet. So whatever limitations that you feel, they're all because of your own, you've created them, your thoughts, you've created them. So the guidance that is coming is, there's a beautiful angel hugging you in the card. The angels are hugging you. They are saying, see, Urmeet, we are right here for you, we are right here with you. Please take a step ahead, move ahead. Do not think that you're trapped, do not think that you are limited by anything. It is just your thoughts. So just move ahead and release your negative thoughts. Whenever, Urmeet, as I was saying earlier in my session, that it's at the end of the day, it's just a thought. Change it, because if you are going to feed the negative thoughts, that is going to sometime become a reality. Yeah, and so even if an angel is hugging you, but if you aren't really thinking positive, you aren't thinking on the brighter side, then probably those negative thoughts might come true. So yes, the message that the angels have for you, Urmeet, is have confidence in yourself, break your thought patterns, know that whatever limitations that you feel there are in your life, they are your own creation, they don't actually exist in reality. Yes, Urmeet. And I think what you can definitely do is you can use this green lace agate. It's a very soft and a very gentle crystal. I really love it because this green lace agate, it works very, very softly on a heart chakra. And when a heart chakra is soothed, it's warmed, it's loved and caressed, I think that is when all our negative thoughts move away from us. Yes, Urmeet? So I hope this really helps. Yes, Riddhima Jain, good evening. Yes, I need guidance on my health. Absolutely, Riddhima. I hope you're doing well. Let us ask the angels what they have in store for you. What is the guidance that they want to give you for your health? Yes. So guidance for Riddhima Best for her health. Okay, so you know what, Riddhima, what is coming to me is that you seriously need to, open the books, go back to the books, research about what is it about your health that you need to know. Yes, of course, I'm sure you must be taking guidance and consultation from the best doctors around the globe, but the guidance that is coming to me is that you yourself have to go deep into the subject, deep into what is actually right or wrong with your health and how you want it to progress. And you need to take up a decision, and you need to do it because you have to learn about your health. Only you can help yourself. Of course, there's going to be, I'm not saying that there are not going to be any challenges. Yes, there are going to be challenges, Riddhima. Understanding your health, overcoming your health issues. What I can see is a lot of issues, a lot of trouble, but what I can also see is a lot of abundance and a lot of support from the whole universe. And the universe is saying that you yourself can pull yourself out of what you are going through. So for that you need to take, as they say, going back to school, research yourself, talk to people, or probably read a lot of books. Yes, Riddhima. So best of luck from our side. I hope you're able to find your solutions. Yes. So let's take the last question of the day. Yes, Bindu ma'am. Please let me know my angel reading. Absolutely sure. I'm so happy that my last question for today will be your question that I answer. That's so nice. Yeah, let me just shuffle it once. And so we need an angel card reading for Bindu Malik. It's an ace card. You know, you're very, very good with organizing things. You're very, very good. You have a very sharp, intelligent and a very logical mind. You know, nobody can mess with you, that kind of a person. You're very strong. You know whom to help. You know how much to help. You know, it's very, very critical, Bindu ma'am, to know how much help does the other person need. Because what happens at times is somebody comes and asks for help and we are like, okay, fine, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. But you are very, 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 you know, logical, very sharp, very intuitive, and at the same time you have a certain structure to your work. It's never, you know, it's never haywire. Anything is given to you, you know how to do it, you know how to perform, you know how to guide the other person. You are a leader. So yes, of course, you know, and a lot of as they say, public recognition of your abilities is going to be there. You're going to actually, you know, I think in this next week or probably in the next 3 to 4 months, Binduji, you are going to really fortify or solidify your position as a leader, as a guide, as a person people will turn to for, you know, when they need advice, when they you know, need some structure or discipline, or they don't know how to handle. They will ask you, you know, how do I do it, how do I go about. So yes, these next 3-4 months are very critical, and you're going to solidify your position as a leader, as somebody whom the world can depend upon. Yes, I hope this helps, Bindu ma'am. I can just say that, you know, what you can actually do is take a small sunstone, or, you know, put a photograph of a rising sun, not sun rising above the mountains, maybe in some greenery or somewhere, a sun rising high in the sky, you know, rising sun. And if you put it in the eastern wall, high above, and, you know, maybe above the curtain rod, it should not hinder anything. What you will actually see is your own destiny rising up, and people higher up in the employment zone, in the hierarchy system of wherever you're working, they might really take note of your abilities, and you might definitely benefit from it. Yes, so best of luck from our side. Yeah, so, you know, it's already more than 5:40, and I think today we should wind up this session of Guru Seva Guruvar. Thank you once again very, very, very much for taking out time and helping me to do my Guru Seva for Sai Ji Maharaj. I'll see you next Thursday at 5 p.m. on this very page. Yes, thank you so much. Bye-bye.